Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And back at the Ralph for this Class 3A Region 4 District A boys semifinal as Lawrence County, the 2 seed, will take on the 3 seed in Marshall County. This is AJ Good, joined by Dusty Kaiser here on the X Sports Network. Taking a look at both sides, Lawrence County coming in at 22-6 overall. Marshall County at 15-13 overall. Lawrence County is 6-4 in the district, while Marshall County was Wilson. Levon Keene is the head coach of the Tigers. These two met up twice previously, once in Lewisburg. Lawrence County won that one 62-46, and right here about a couple weeks ago, Dusty, as Lawrence County won that one 75-64. And Dusty, it's been kind of an up and down track meet sort of game between these two, and I know we're expecting the same thing again tonight.
Yeah, it's, our boys are going to try to keep fast pace, and I know they are too. We definitely got to shut number 24 down. What is it, Gentry?
Gentry, yeah.
Yep.
The winner of this will face Page in the championship game on Tuesday at 7:30. The loser will face Spring Hill. Page, who defeated Spring Hill 56-32 in the previous semifinal earlier this afternoon. Quick stats to look at. Lawrence County has scored over 50 points in all 6 district wins and have scored under 55 in 3 of their 4 district losses. And another fascinating stat here, Dusty, they've scored over 60 points in 20 of their games this year. They're 19-1 in those games when they score 60 or more. Over for Marshall County, they have 5 of their 6 district wins have come when they've scored 65 points or more. All 5 district losses have been when they've been under 65 points. They're also 11-7 on the season when they score 60. So kind of like that girls game we saw earlier, we said the first to 50 wins. Well, neither of them got the 50, so I guess it was the closest to 50 there, which ended up being Tullahoma. And I guess you can kind of say the 60-65 point mark is kind of going to be the benchmark between these two.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I think it's going to be a fast-paced, high-scoring game.
So they're introducing the starting lineup, starting first with the Tigers wearing their black uniforms, blue numerals outlined in white. You have Marcus O'Neill, A.J. Jones, Jabray Howard, Jaden Hart, and Jamil Gentry. That will be your starting 5 for the Tigers. On the other side for Lawrence County, you'll have Jacabry Stevenson, Alex Beffert, T.J. Gobble, Logan Boswell, and Luke Maddox. And who you want to see have a big game here tonight, Dustin?
Hey, I said it off air. I'm thinking Jacabry's going to come out on fire. He's been kind of hot. He's kind of had the hot hand. And I'd like to see Luke step up tonight. I'd like to see him have some points tonight, too, as well.
They're introducing the starting lineups here for Lawrence County, wearing their white uniforms, gold numerals outlined in purple, trying to get into that championship game. Good news for both sides. They're already in the next week's region tournament. This is more about if you win this game, you get the host next Saturday in it is next Saturday in the region tournament. The loser placing the consolation has to go on the road next Saturday. So that's a kind of a big deal. This is huge when you're moving forward to the next level.
Yeah, you want that host game. You want that first round host game.
Music blaring. The band is always blaring, and getting ready to start this one off here in Lawrenceburg between Marshall County and Lawrence County.
Hey, before we tip right here, I want to say what we've seen about Cade the past couple of days at home, the inspiration he's been for Lawrence County. Let him know that we're praying for him, and we know he's watching tonight. We're going to try to win for him before him.
Absolutely. Always praying for Cade. Good news, he's back home and making significant steps every day. We're all ready, and it's time for Wildcat basketball here on the X Sports Network. Bedford tips it back, and it's going to be Jones coming up with it, then a steal from Luke Maddox. Quickly ahead to Logan Boswell, now to Stevenson. Kicks out to Logan, now to Luke at the logo. Luke resets the play here for Lawrence County. Pass over to Bedford at the left wing, now to Gobble on the low block. Inside the Boswell, stolen away by Gentry. Turnover for each side, now a bounce pass the other way to O'Neill off the glass and in. 2-0 is the lead for the Tigers. Stevenson now over to Bedford. Bedford at the left wing. Drives, spins, kicks out to Stevenson. He'll try a three. Rattles out, no, tipped out to O'Neal. Now O'Neal kicks here to Gentry. He'll try a three. No, rebound hard off the glass and in. 4-0's Marshall County lead. Logan Boswell for the corner three. Front iron, no. Rebound comes out to Howard. Coming the other way. That one's lost, and Boswell comes up with the steal. Bedford the other way for Lawrence County. Picks up his dribble. Nice move. That one goes up and in. 4-2 is the Marshall County lead. Gentry picks up his dribble, and that one's almost stolen away, but he gets it to O'Neal. O'Neal over to Jones here in the corner. Jones drives the baseline, and he's going to be fouled here on the play. It's going to be on Gobble, his first, the team's first. Now to Howard. Howard at the wing, drives into the paint, kicks out to Jones. Jones now over to O'Neal. O'Neal thinks about three, gets into the paint, gets that one knocked away. Good defense here by Alex Bedford. Will stay with Marshall County. First sub now be Blake Long. He will come in for TJ Gobble. 6:24 remaining here in the first quarter. A 4-2 Marshall County lead. O'Neal now facing the zone here from Lawrence County. Over to Gentry. Back to O'Neal. Now over to Howard. Back to O'Neal straight away. He's going to lob it down low to Hart. That one went off the rim, and Howard comes up with it. Now over to Jones. Jones kicks out to O'Neal. Now over to Gentry. Gentry will try a three. Knocks it down. Nothing but net. 7-2 is the Marshall County lead. Press put on by the Tigers. Boswell. Now to Bedford. He'll try corner three. Back iron, no. Rebound Hart. Now racing the other way is O'Neal. O'Neal off the glass and in. He's got four. It's a 7-point lead. Maddox now over to Boswell. Back to Maddox. Maddox picks up his dribble and just throws it right to Howard. Now to Gentry. Pull-up jumper. That one's in. Joe Wilson's going to call a timeout here for Lawrence County. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Ralph, Marshall County has started off 5 of 6 from the field. They lead 11-2. Boswell over to Long. And they say Long stepped out of bounds. Third turnover against the Wildcats. Gobble now back in the game. Checking out will be Luke Maddox. No subs on the other side for the Tigers. Gentry gets the inbound. Walks across the timeline. Man-to-man put on now by the Wildcats. Now over to O'Neal. Actually more of a 2-3 zone. O'Neal now over to Hart. Back to O'Neal. Now to Gentry. Gentry. Here to Howard. He'll drive the baseline. Kicks out to O'Neal. He'll try a three. Hits it, nothing but net. He's got 7. It's a 12-point Marshall County lead. Boswell now over to Long. Long back to Boswell. Across the timeline over to Gobble. Now back to Boswell. Here to Long. He'll try a three. Front iron, no. Rebound Hart. And that one is knocked out of bounds. A turnover there by Marshall County. Luke Maddox now back into the game for the Wildcats. Check it out will be Alex Bedford. Third turnover against Marshall County. Gobble. Long pass here to Boswell. Now back out to Maddox at the logo. Zone put on here by Marshall County. Over Jacoby Stevens at the left wing. Back to Maddox. Luke kicks out the Long. Here to Boswell on the baseline. Kicks out to Maddox. He loses that one. And actually that goes back Here to Gobble off the glass, and it's blocked. Rebound Howard. Coming the other way. Layup up, no, by Howard, and he's fouled. It's going to be a Blake Long, his first team second. First free throw's coming up here for either side for Jabre Howard. 4:13 remaining in the quarter. First shot from Howard on its way, rattles out, no good. Next shot from Howard. That one rattles out, then rattles in. 1 of 2. Howard's got his first point, a 13-point Tiger lead. Stevenson now to Boswell. Logan drives, spins, and regains possession, and he's blocked from behind by Hart. Now to Long. Long kicks out the Maddox. He'll try a 3. Rattles home. His first points of the game. Now O'Neal coming the other way. He'll drive, layup up, no, rebound Long. Blake across the timeline over to TJ. Gobble, now the Long in the corner. Back out the Gobble. Gobble in the paint to Boswell, quick jumper. That one's in. 5 straight from Lawrence County, leads down to 8, 15-7. Gentry across the timeline, here comes a trap. Now to Jones in the corner. Jones dribbles out, runner up, and in. His first leads out the 10, 17-7. Boswell, long pass to Stevenson across the timeline. Here to Long. Long dishes, and 3 Tigers there collided.
They hit
each other. Bedford and Osborne in. Checking out will be Stevenson and Boswell. Also checking in will be Contarius Morris, and he'll come in for O'Neal. Bedford will take it out to the right of the basket. They'll lob it in for Gobble. Now the Long. Long at the left wing. Drives into the paint. Picks up his dribble. Out the Maddox. Long 3. Back iron, no. And then good job by Bedford. Oh, come on!
Oh, my goodness. She's saying his foot was on the line.
It wasn't.
He was in the air.
That is just awful. Gentry with it now for the Tigers. Lobs this one to Hart, and they just trade turnovers. That is awful. What is she looking at? What can you say after that? Long with it, and somehow comes up with it. Drives, nice kick out here to Maddox. Luke drives, kicks out to Drake. Drake now hands over to Blake. Now to Max, another long 3. Front iron, no. Rebound Howard. Howard racing the other way, runner up, no. Rebound Luke Maddox. Luke drives, left-handed layup. That should have been a block, and it is. And that's going to go on Hart. Picks up his first, the team's first, with 2:17 remaining. Luke here will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw on its way. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Next shot from Maddox on its way. It's 1 of 2. He's got 4 points, leads down to 9. Stevenson and Boswell will check back in for the Wildcats, and Gobble and Long will check out. 17-8 is a Marshall County lead. 2:17 remaining in the first. Gentry. Press put on by Lawrence County. He's guarded by Maddox. Gentry. Max pokes that one away into the hands of Alex Bedford. And then we're going to have a kick ball. Unfortunately here, Gentry doesn't agree with that. Can't necessarily say I blame him for it, but kick ball is called.
Yeah.
O'Neal will check back in. Checking out will be Howard. Boswell take it out to the right of the Marshall County bench. Now to Maddox, now to Boswell. Back to Maddox straight away. 2-3 zone put on. Boswell here to Maddox. Lobs over to Boswell at the wing. Back to Maddox straight away. Luke over to Stevenson. He'll drive the baseline. Runner up. No. Rebound will come to Logan Boswell. Now to Bedford to Boswell. In the paint to Stevenson. Jacabry. Layup up and in. His first points leads down to 7. Quickly the other way. Morris layup up and in. His first points leads back out to 9. 19-10, minute 30 left in the first. Boswell over to Maddox, facing the press. Maddox lobs over to Bedford. He'll try corner 3. Back iron, no, and gets his own rebound. Alex goes up. That one is rebounded by Drake Osborne, but lost it out of bounds. Gobble and Long back in. Checking out will be Maddox and Osborne. 1:17 remaining here in the quarter. 9-point Tiger lead. Harney into the game here. He came in for Gentry. Now ball goes out of bounds. Good defense there by Lawrence County. Hart inbounds into O'Neal. O'Neal at the logo. Guarded by Stevenson. Now over to Harney. Harney now to O'Neal. Over to Harney. Harney a bounce pass to Morris. Morris back out to Harney. 50 seconds remaining in the quarter. Harney drives. Dishes down low. Missed there by Hart. They're coming the other way. Stevenson, he'll try a transition 3. Off the front iron, no. Rebound Blake Long. And he goes up and he's fouled. Foul will go on the Tigers. Will be on Harney. Picks up his first, team second. Pair of free throws coming up for Blake Long, looking for his first points of the game. First shot on its way, off the back iron, no good. Howard back in. Checking out will be Hart. Next shot from Long. He hits 1 of 2. Leads down to 8. Jones into Harney. 35 seconds left. Harney across the timeline. Tries to throw it in. That's intercepted by TJ Gobble. TJ coming the other way. Layup up, no, and he's fouled. He'll have a pair of free throws coming up.
Is that on Jones?
That will go on Jones. That's his first, team's third. TJ trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. First shot on its way. And doesn't get the friendly bounce. Luke Maddox will come in for Alex Bedford. No subs for the Tigers. Next free throw from TJ. Doesn't get the friendly bounce, but Blake Long comes up with a rebound, knocked out of bounds, and will stay with Lawrence County. Lawrence County already with 6 offensive rebounds just in this quarter alone. Blake will take it out to the right of the basket. Gets it into TJ. TJ trying to fight out, gets to the Stevenson in the corner. Now to Luke. Drives. Kicks out to Jacabry. Now to Blake. Over to Logan. Down low to TJ, and TJ loses that one. Jones with the steal. 10 seconds remain in the corner. Picks up his dribble. Now over to Howard. Howard a bounce pass over to Harney. Harney throws that one over O'Neal's head. 7th turnover by Marshall County. 3.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Boswell now to Maddox. Luke across the timeline. Shot at the buzzer. Off the back iron, no, and that will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, Marshall County leads this one 19-11. After 8 minutes of play, we'll take a break, and we'll have the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union.
And back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County trailing by 8 as we start the second quarter. Wildcat.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an...
Now pass over to Blake Long. Long tries to go down low to TJ Gobble. Nice pass.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple...
Gives A.J. Jones his second foul, the team's fourth. Carter will go to the line here to shoot two. Lawrence County, who's 2 of 6 from the line so far. First shot from Carter on its way, nothing but net. Hart will check back in for the Tigers, and checking out will be Jones. He might sit out for the rest of the first half, but it's not a given. Next shot from Hughes. Nothing but net on both. His first points leads down the 6 at 19-13. Gentry back in, gets it across the timeline. Here for Marshall County. Now over to O'Neal. Here to Morris. Morris will lob it down low to Hart. Hart off the glass and in. He's got 4. It leads back out to 8 at 21-13. Bedford over to Maddox. Now to Bedford. Back to Maddox. They got to get it across the timeline. They lob it over to Gobble. Gobble spins on a low block. Shot up. No. Rebound Gentry. Actually, it was Morris on the rebound. Coming the other way, Gentry. Step up. No. Rebound. Comes out to Morris. Morris shot up and in. Ten-point lead again at 23-13. Maddox over to Bedford. Bedford across the timeline. Drive, spins. Tough shot. And doesn't get the friendly bounce. Hart with the rebound. And it'll get fouled from behind by Bedford. Alex picks up his first, team's third. 6:38 remaining in the half. Boswell and Stevenson will check back in. Checking out will be Long.
And Bedford. Oop.
And TJ checked out. Gentry across the timeline and will get fouled by Luke Maddox. His first, team's fourth. Morris will take it out right in front of the timekeeper. And gets it into Gentry. 6:30 remaining in the half. 10-point Tiger lead. Over to O'Neal. O'Neal at the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass. Intercepted by Stevenson. 8 turnovers now by the Tigers. Stevenson over to Maddox. Luke drives. Kicks out to Boswell. Now to Stevenson at the left wing. Now to Bedford. Bedford in the Boswell at the free throw line. Logan kicks out to Alex. Alex drives, kicks out to Luke. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Gentry. Gentry the other way. O'Neal drives the baseline. Tough shot up. No. And he gets his own rebound. O'Neal in the paint, kicks out to Gentry. Gentry, step back 3. No. And knocked out of bounds and will go to Lawrence County. Long and Gobble back into the game for Lawrence County. Hughes and Maddox will check out. 5:42 remaining, 23-13's a Marshall County lead. Bedford. Now to Boswell over the timeline to Gobble. Now to Bedford, straight away. Bedford, pull-up jumper. Back iron, no. Alex tries to come up with his own rebound and can't.
We're going to have to slow it down a little bit or something, just kind of get some composure.
Wildcats 4 of 21 from the field and 1 of 11 from 3. Hart tries to get it in, does the Gentry. Gentry will get it across the timeline, drives into the paint. Euro step up, no, rebound. Comes to Andrew Cabry Stevenson and he's fouled. That's on Morris, his first, team's fifth. 5:20 remaining in the half. Long and inbound in the Boswell. Now back to Long. Over to Boswell. Now back to Long. Long across the timeline. Pull up shot, no. And that goes off of Morris and will stay with Lawrence County. 5:04 remaining in the half. Bedford takes it out the right of the basket into Stevenson. Now the long straight away. Blake drives. Tough shot up, no. Rebound Hart. Hart racing the other way. His drive up and in. He's got 6, leads out to 12. Stevenson, now to Boswell, over to Bedford. Now to Blake. He has it at the free throw line, kicks out to Boswell. Now to Stevenson. Stevenson bounce pass to Gobble, off the glass, no, and he's fouled from behind by Howard. Howard picks up his first, team 6th. Pair of free throws coming up for TJ Gobble. Missed his 2 previous free throw attempts. 4:38 remaining here in the half. The shot from TJ on its way and does get the friendly bounce that time. Maddox will now check back in. Checking out will be Blake Long. Next free throw from TJ. Nothing but net. He hits them both for his first points. Leads down to 10. Wildcats now 6 of 10 from the line. Howard racing the other way. Bounce pass over to Gentry. Gentry kicks out to Howard. Howard drives into the paint, loses it, regains possession. Shot up and in. 12-point lead again here for the Tigers. Bedford now to Maddox. Maddox across the timeline over to Boswell. Now over to Bedford straight away. Alex drives. Tough shot. No. Rebound Hart. Now in the hands of Howard over to Gentry. Gentry across the timeline. Here to Morris. Thought about corner 3. He'll drive. Tough shot up. No. Blocked by TJ Gobble. Now we're going to ball knocked out of bounds and will stay with Lawrence County. At the midway point of this very fast-paced first half. Max across the timeline over to Boswell. Now back to Maddox. Here to Bedford at the left wing. On the low block to Boswell. Dribbles out. Kicks out to Maddox. Straight away for 3. Rattles out. No. Rebound Hart. Hart, who's been very busy on the glass so far. Howard coming the other way. O'Neal in the corner for 3. No. Rebound Stevenson. And then that one's going to be stolen away. Howard now to Gentry. Lawrence County now 5 turnovers in the game. Gentry over to Howard. Howard picks up his dribble. Now out to Morris. Here to Gentry. Gentry swings over to Hart. Now over to O'Neal. O'Neal bounce pass down low. Hart. Tough shot up. No. Rebound Gobble. Coming the other way quickly. Bedford in transition. Drives. Tough shot off the glass and in. He's got 4, leads down to 10. Now quickly the other way. Hart has it near the corner. Drives. Here to O'Neal in the paint. His shot is up and in. He's got 9 to lead all scores. Leads back out to 12. And good defense on the other way from Hart, who knocks that pass out of bounds. Long will check back in. Checking out will be Bedford for Lawrence County. Mags at the logo. Over to Blake Long at the left wing. Long. Now over to Boswell. Kicks out to Luke. Luke now to Boswell. He'll try a 3 from the wing. Rattles out. No. Rebound Howard. Howard racing the other way for the Tigers. Over to Gentry. Loses that one out of bounds and just throws it right into the hands of Blake Long. 9 turnovers. Blake 2-on-1. Right-handed layup up and in. He's got 3.
Oh, and he just threw it up in the crowd.
Another turnover from Marshall County. That makes it now 10 in the game. Now a timeout will be called here for Levon King. Going to be a full timeout. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County trailing by 10, 29-19, 2:10 remaining. Marshall County just committed its 10th turnover. So Levon King burned his first time out. Each side now with 4 left. Long will take it out the right of the basket, in the Gobble, now to Maddox. Over to Stevenson. Lobs it in the Boswell in the low block, in the paint, kicks out the Maddox. Skip pass along, and that one's almost intercepted by Howard. Now back to Long. Blake drives in the paint, right into layup. Nice shot and in. He has got 5, leads down to 8, 29-21. Gentry. Trap comes from Lawrence County, swings over to Howard. Howard loses that one, coming up with it. And no, Hart gets the save, right into layup, up and in. He's got 8, leads back down to 10. And Luke Maddox came up shaken up on that play. Bedford and Hughes will check in. Stevenson and Boswell will check out. Long now into Maddox, minute 30 left in the half. Back to Long. Blake over to Maddox, across the timeline. It's a screen from Bedford, kicks out the Long. He'll try a 3 from the wing. Back iron, no. Rebound, going to come out to Carter Hughes. Now the Long.
There we go. Good
And
job.
that one's off the glass and in for T.J. Gobble.
Oh, nobody's
Coming
back.
the other way is O'Neal. O'Neal, tough shot, and he's fouled, and Blake Long will pick up a second foul. It's the team's 5th, minute 5 left here in the half. Pair of free throws coming up for Marcus O'Neal. O'Neal has got 9 points to lead all scores. Tigers 1 of 2 from the line so far tonight. First shot, front iron, no good. Next shot from O'Neal. Rattles out, no. Rebound, Blake Long. 8-point lead. Max across the timeline. Minute left. Over to Long. Long skip pass to Carter Hughes. Hughes dribbles. Now in the Long in the paint. Short jumper. Doesn't get the friendly bounce, and you get a foul here on T.J. Gobble. TJ picks up his second, team 6th. Boswell will come in for Gobble. Still an 8-point Tiger lead. Gentry lobs it to Hart. Hart across the timeline over to O'Neal. Trap comes from Lawrence County. 30 seconds left. O'Neal drives. Tough shot up, no. Rebound Howard. Kick out the Gentry. 20 seconds left. Gentry dribbles out, 10 seconds left, playing for that final shot. Gentry in the paint, spins. O'Neal for 3. Knocks it down. Boswell's shot here at the buzzer is no good. And that will end the first half. Marshall County leads 34-23 after 1.5 of play. We'll take a short break, then we'll have head girls coach Wendy Scott for a halftime interview coming up next on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Ralph, joined by head girls coach Wendy Scott. And Wendy, that was a hard-fought game there from start to finish. A lot of back and forth and pretty physical game as well.
It sure was. They were letting us play in the first half, which was an adjustment. We didn't realize they were going to let us get away with some of the stuff that both teams were getting away with. But it was a hard-fought game. I'm proud of my girls for the way they competed. And they know that's all I ask, is we prepared as well as we could. We had 3 really good days of practice, and they competed and they fought to the very end. We had some looks there that didn't fall, but we were just a play or 2 off from that game. From it being a different outcome, but they know that as long as we compete and they give it everything they got, there's nothing to hang your head about. And I'm still very proud of them, and we still have basketball left to be played.
That's right. And you guys were kind of in a hole there, kind of late in the first half, stormed down there in the third quarter. You guys were trading leads there, and you guys had control there at one point in the game, and that was good to see after it looked like at one point they might have taken control of the game.
Yeah, I felt like we made some mental mistakes, and we had some defensive breakdowns. There was a few possessions where we gave up some offensive rebounds, and you can't hardly make mistakes like that in a close game and expect to win. Good teams make you pay for things like that. So, but we win as a team and we lose as a team. Everybody made some really good plays, and everybody made some mistakes too. So we've just got to stay together, and we've got to bounce back. We got another big one on Monday night. We don't have long to stay down. We got to bounce back, and we got to bounce back quick, which is good. We don't have to wait a long time before we play again.
Emmy hit 3 threes tonight, and I know that's not what you expect of her, but man, she had some big shots. Hit that one at the first and hit those 2 to get you guys right.
Yeah, she absolutely has been shooting well in practice, and I think this week and that's kind of what we wanted to get out of her, is by tournament time for her to be able to step out and hit a 3, and we knew that would be big, which obviously tonight it was huge. But she's a great shooter, and she only takes when she's wide open, but she has been working on her shot. She was feeling confident this week in practice, and I felt confident in her shooting, so she had the green light, and she knocked them down tonight, so I'm real proud of her for that.
Well, like you mentioned, not much time to whine and complain about this. You got to turn around here, and coming up on Monday, got to play for that 3rd place, and still got another game after that as well.
Yes, absolutely. We get 2 more games. So we'll be playing Monday night against Page at 6 o'clock, and then we'll travel east somewhere. Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see. Their semifinal games are tomorrow, so we'll know after tomorrow who wins that. But I just want to thank y'all for your coverage this year. I don't know if I've done that yet, but it sure has been fun, and I'm glad we got some more games left, but so much positivity coming from the community and what y'all are doing. So we just want to let you know we appreciate it, and I just want to let our fans know how much we appreciate them coming to the games and supporting. We had a good atmosphere tonight, and I think my girls sometimes feel like they've disappointed people, but they know there is no. The only way you can fail is if you don't try. So everything didn't go our way tonight, and but we do appreciate the fan support and making this a fun atmosphere. These girls work hard, and it's fun to come out and compete in front of your own fans.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun here tonight.
It was
great. Big time atmosphere.
Now let's hope our boys can get rocking and rolling here in the second half.
We're hoping so.
They will.
Well, thank you, Wendy, for stopping by, and good luck on Monday.
Thank you.
Head girls coach Wendy Scott will take a short break. Have a start of the second half here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen.
Hello,
you can
everyone.
get your car
This
back
is
on the
Eric
road
Schultz.
with as little hassle
On
as
behalf of
possible
Kate
with the
and
help
the
of Car
entire
Country.
Schultz
Call
family, we would like to say thank you.
931-852-4708
Thank you for all
or
the
stop
love,
by at
all the support,
2567.
and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace. Go Wildcats.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer. Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
At Harwell and Plants and Isle Elder Care, we take great pride in offering a half-century of service, experience, relationships, and resources to our clients and the greater Lawrence County community. We're excited to continue that tradition in supporting our local schools in their athletic endeavors. Specializing in elder law and estate planning, find out more at harwellplant.com.
ArcticAir keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using ArcticAir for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
ArcticAir, when you need us, we'll be there.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
This is the X Sports Network.
Here at halftime, Lawrence County trailing Marshall County 34-23 here in this district semifinal. For Lawrence County, you got Blake Long with 5, Alex Bedford 4, Logan Boswell, Carter Hughes each with 2, Luke Maddox with 4, Jacabry Stevenson with 2, TJ Gobble with 4. On the other side for the Tigers, Marcus O'Neill with 12, Jaden Hart with 5, Jamil Gentry with 5, Jabray Howard with 3, Contarius Morris with 4, and A.J. Jones with 2. Lawrence County shooting 25% from the field, 7% from 3, 1 of 14. Marshall County 55% from the field, 50% from 3. And what are your thoughts there, Dusty? I think I kind of just
I think you
told
said
everybody.
Enough when you say 50% from 3 and we're hardly nothing. I don't know, man. Our guy, we play flat. We got to change everything right here in the second half.
Marshall County did have 10 turnovers. Lawrence County got 6 points off of those. Lawrence County 5 turnovers, 4 points off of those from Marshall County. Lawrence County, 8 offensive rebounds, 7 second chance points. Marshall County, 4 offensive rebounds, 4 second chance points. Tigers will have it as we'll start off the second half. A 1-3-1 zone put on by the Wildcats. Original starting lineups in for both sides. Howard down low to Hart. Hart pass tipped into the hands of Alex Bedford. Bedford ahead to Boswell. Boswell in transition. Drives, layup up and in. Logan with 4. Lawrence County now with 8 points off turnovers. It goes from 11 to 9, just 20 seconds into the second half. O'Neal hands over to Gentry. Gentry dribbles at the top of the key. Lawrence County still in that 1-3-1 zone. Lobs it over to O'Neal. O'Neal just taking his time as Bedford creeps closer towards him. He's just going to milk the clock here. Over to Gentry. Gentry now. We'll bring it out to the timeline over to O'Neal. Now in the Hart. Hart kicks out to O'Neal. O'Neal loses it, regains possession. Now hands over to Gentry, almost stolen away by Stevenson. And I think this is where we're going to be here for the second half.
Yep.
Gentry now over to O'Neal. Now over to Gentry. Gentry now over to O'Neal. In the Hart. Hart in the paint, spins. And then it gets his pass knocked out. They collided. O'Neal somehow came out of that.
How did he do that? He's hurt
I don't
too.
know. That pass is knocked out of bounds by Stevenson. And Morris now will come in. And checking out will be O'Neal. Gentry now across, finally gets across the timeline. Now over to Jones. Jones guarded by Bedford. And gets it to Morris, almost a stolen pass. Now to Hart. Hart drives, right-handed layup. Doesn't get it to go, rebound gobble. Now over to Boswell. Logan across the timeline, to Bedford in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Runner up and in. Timeout will be called here by Joe Wilson. Will be a 30-second timeout. Team trailing by 7. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
And back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County has cut the lead to 7 to start the third quarter. They trail 34-27. Gentry will get it across the timeline. Dribbles to his left. Gets a screen from Hart. Now over to Howard. With Jones in the corner. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. Rebound. Will come to Jones, who steps out of bounds. That 12th turnover by the Tigers. Press pin on by the Tigers. Stevenson back out to Boswell. Boswell pass over to Maddox, over to Stevenson across the timeline. Jacabria lob over to Luke. Luke at the top of the key, dribbles out. Now over to Jacabria. He'll try a 3 from the wing. Rattles it in! A 4-point game here with 5 minutes left in the third. They're now just 2 of 15 from beyond the arc. Gentry drives, runner up, no. Rebound Stevenson. And we're going to have a foul called on Gentry. That's going to be the first on him and his team's first. Blake Long will check in. TJ Gobble will check out. No subs for the Tigers. 4:51 remaining in the third. Maddox gets the inbounds. Back to Boswell. Back over to Maddox. Over to Boswell. Now to Maddox. He'll get across the timeline. Luke now over to Logan Boswell at the right wing. Dribbles atop the key. Over to Maddox. Drives into the paint. Dishes along in the paint. Now kicks out to Bedford. Bedford lobs over to Boswell at the right wing. Now over to Bedford. He'll try an NBA range three. Back iron, no. Rebound Howard. Howard with 6 rebounds already. He drives into the paint. Here to Morse. Morse tries a behind the back pass to Jones. Now over to Howard. Here to Gentry. Gentry drives. Kicks to Hart. Hart on the baseline. And he's fouled there by Logan Boswell. Logan will pick up his first, the team's first of the second half. 4 of 5 remaining here in the third. O'Neal will check back in for the Tigers. Checking out will be Morris. Gentry taken out to the left of the basket. Tries to get down low to Jones. Jones on the low block. Tough shot up, no. Rebound Bedford. Quickly ahead to Boswell across the timeline. Now to Stevenson in the corner. Out to Bedford. 5 out here by Lawrence County. Bedford now. Dribbles out near the timeline. Gets over to Stevenson. Now back to Bedford. Swings over to Maddox. Luke gets a screen from Blake Long. Inside to Bedford. Bedford reverse layup. No. Rebound Long. No. He's going to go back up. He's fouled and he's in.
Yes.
And a great job there by Blake Long. He's got a chance at the M1. That's Hart. Picks up his second. Gobble back in. Checking out will be Boswell. Blake here with the chance for the M1. Gocks it down. It's a 1-point game. Lawrence County now with 10 second chance points. 7 of 11 from the line. 34-33 Tiger lead. 3:30 remaining in the third. O'Neal now here to Howard for 3. He answers. Nothing but net. He's got 6. Leads out the 4. Maddox, the gobble over to Long. Long across the timeline to Stevenson. Got a 2-on-1. Jacabri, though, kicks it out to Long. Blake drives. Kicks out to Bedford. He'll try corner 3. Nothing but net. He's got 10. Leads down to 1 once again. They were 1 of 14 in the first half, and they started off 2 of 3 here in the second. Howard will drive. Kicks out to Jones in the corner. Now to Hart. Hart dribbles. Kicks out to O'Neal. O'Neal in the paint. Runner up. No. Rebound Long.
It's over the back.
Jump ball. That's going to go to Lawrence County. Well, Boswell back in. Logan will come in for Luke Maddox. Across the timeline, Gobble has it. Now into Bedford in the paint. Bedford, though, will dribble the corner. Now to Gobble. Will try 3 for the lead. Becker, no. Offensive rebound. Yes. Stevenson up and in. Lawrence County with their first lead of the game with 2:14 remaining in the third.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
32nd timeout called by LeVon Keene, and we'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Lawrence County has outscored Marshall County 15-3 here in the third quarter, and they've taken their first lead in the game on the Jacabri Stevenson putback. Make that now 10 second chance points off 11 offensive rebounds. O'Neal loses it.
There we go.
Boswell tries to come up with the steal. Hart. Oh, he barely stayed in bounds. What a great job by Jaden Hart. He never touched out of bounds. We got a perfect view. What an incredible job. Gentry. Now guarded here by Stevenson, out to O'Neal. Now the Howard for three. Nothing but net. He answers again. He's got 9. 2-point Tiger lead.
Got to get a hand in his face.
Long across the timeline. Dribbles. Drives. Nice feed here to Gobble. Off the glass and more time. 40-all. Gobble with 6. Gentry over to Hart. Now to O'Neal. Swings to Howard. Howard drives the baseline. Spins. Kicks out to O'Neal. He'll try a 3. Back on no. Rebound Boswell. Logan the other way to Ja'Cabry Stevenson. Skip past to Boswell. The Bedford for 3. No. Offensive rebound. Ja'Cabry Stevenson.
He lost
then
it.
Loses that one to Gentry. Get a foul here on Ja'Cabry. Ja'Cabry picks up his first. Just the team's second. 57 seconds left here in the third. Luke Maddox will check back in. Alex Bedford will check out. Under a minute left here in the third. Game tied at 40. Gentry across the timeline. Gets a screen from Hart. Here comes a double team. Now the Hart straight away. Hart. Bounce pass. Almost intercepted. Jones has it. Kicks out. Knocked away by Stevenson. Stevenson coming. Right-handed layup. No! Rebound Hart. Now O'Neal. What a reverse layup. No. Rebound Gobble. Maddox dribbles out of traffic, lobs over to TJ, gets it across the timeline, lob pass to Long, in the corner for 3. Yes. He hits it! He's in the double figures, Wildcats lead by 3. Howard across the timeline, under 10 seconds left in the quarter. O'Neal, runner up, no, rebound Long. Long coming the other way, shot at the buzzer. Oh! Hits it, and that will end the third quarter. Lawrence County leads 43-40 after 3 quarters of play. We'll take a short break. Come back for the start of the fourth quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Marshall County 20-6 in the third. They lead this one by 3, and we have a little one running on the court. That was bound to happen. They just, you know.
And she nonchalantly just looked
Yeah,
at him
she's just like, what do you think I'm doing, man?
That's awesome.
10 seconds into the fourth. I'm surprised of all the games I've seen here. That's the first time that's happened.
Yeah.
Gentry with it here at the Lawrence County logo. Drives, kicks out to Jones. Jones at the baseline. Now to Gentry. He'll try a 3. No. Rebound up and in by Howard. What a great job. Howard with 14 points. Now 6 second chance points for Marshall County. Boswell drives right in, a layup off the glass and in. A give and go with TJ Gobble, leads back out to 3. Gentry trapped. Tried to get intercepted by Boswell.
Let's go.
Logan drives right into layup.
Yes.
points off of a 14 Marshall County turnovers. 5-point Lawrence County lead, their largest of the game. Jones with it at the left wing. Lobs it over to Gentry. Gentry now to Jones. Thinks about a three, drives. Bounce pass here to Howard for three. Finally misses one, rebound. Comes out to Luke Maddox.
Here we go.
Luke across the timeline. Now drives, runner up, no. Rebound Jones. Jones will get across the timeline, minute and a half into the fourth. Here to Hart. Hart drives, tough shot up, no. Gets his over and back.
Where's he going? There he goes.
Yep, that is on Jaden Hart. Picks up his third, team's third. You got Bedford and Stevenson trying to check back in. Boswell and Hughes will check out. Luke Maddox with it, gets it across the timeline. Now over to TJ Gobble. Gobble now to Blake Long. He'll try a three from the wing. Rattles out, no, offensive rebound, Gobble. Then gets that one stolen away. 7 turnover on the other end. Jones, crazy shot, can't get it to go. But Gentry's going to come up with the rebound. Gentry drives, tough shot up, no. Rebound, Jacoby Stevenson over the back on Morris.
Boxing out at its best.
Morris is going to pick up his second, team's fourth. 5-point Lawrence County lead, 5:55 remaining here in the game. Across the timeline is Maddox. Jones almost steals at Maddox. Now back to Long. Long drives, right-handed layup, and he's fouled.
She called it on the floor?
Get her out. Quit doing games, you're not good enough.
Oh my goodness, he was up like.
It's on Jones, that's his third. That's the team's fifth. Harney will come in here for Morris. Lobs it in for Long. Long with Tyler, long jumper, misses, rebound Hart. Hart the other way in transition, bounce pass to Jones, right-handed layup up and in. Nice feed, nice finish, leads down the three. Long across the timeline. Hands over to Stevenson. Now to Bedford as at the logo, 5:20 remaining. Alex gets it to the wing, now out to Maddox at the logo, gets a new play from head coach Joe Wilson. Luke with it, guarded here closely by Gentry. Now over to Gobble. Gobble down low to Bedford on the low block. Gets his pass now into the hands of Maddox in the corner, back out to Gobble. Now over to Long. Under 5 to play. Maddox now resets the play. Over to Gobble near the corner. Down low to Stevenson, and he's fouled. Nice play set up. Harney's going to pick up his second, team sixth. See if they actually get a shooting foul on this one, and they will. Jacoby will go to the line to shoot two.
It's the exact same foul.
She's the same one that missed. Said Alex's foot was on the line. He's 2 feet away from the out of bounds line. First free throw from Jacoby on its way. Back iron, no good. Logan Boswell will come in here for Luke Maddox. Next free throw from Jacoby. It's on its way. It rattles that one home. It's 1 of 2. It's a 4-point lead. Wildcats 8 of 13 from the line. Harney still hasn't gotten across the timeline. It does. Guarded by Stevenson. Now over to Gentry. Gentry, step back three. Front iron, no. Rebound Hart. Jones now with the left wing inside the Hart. Now here to Harney in the corner for three. Back iron, no. And we'll go out of bounds and we'll stay with Marshall County. Carter Hughes will check in here for the Wildcats. Check it out will be TJ Gobble. 4:18 remaining. Harney takes it out of the left of the basket. Now it's Gentry. Now to Harney inside the Jones. Jones bounce pass to Harney. Harney into the paint. Tough shot. Nope. Nice pass to Hart. Misses. Rebound long. Blake the other way. Now to Bedford. Bedford tough shot in and he's fouled. And and one for Alex Bedford. Harney picks up his third, team 7th. O'Neal will check in here for the Tigers. Harney will check out. Alex here with the chance at the and-1. Shot on its way. Gets it. He's got 13 to lead the Wildcats. They have their largest lead of the game at 7, 51-44. Halfway point here of the fourth. Gentry now over to O'Neal. Now to Gentry. Kicks out here to Howard. He'll try a three. Gets it. Nothing but net. He's been on fire here in the second half. LeVon King is going to burn a timeout. A full timeout, this team trailing by 4. We'll take that break here with them on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff, over 25, that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
And back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County leading this one 51-47 with 3:35 remaining. TJ Gobble back into the game. Blake Long out. Looks like they're taking care of an injury on the other side. Doesn't look to be serious. Carter Hughes with it. Goes back door to Jacoby Stevenson. Layup up and in. He's in the double figures with 10. Leads out the 6. 3:20 remaining. Gentry. Here to Howard in the corner, out to Gentry. Now over to O'Neal. In the Jones in the corner. Jones out to O'Neal. Now to Gentry. Here to Howard. Howard drives. Left-handed layup. No. And rebound comes up. It's Jones. Now at the Gentry. A try three. Blocked by Gobble. Fight for the rebound. That goes off Lawrence County. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, it did.
Great block by TJ.
Yeah. 2:57. Actually, it's, that went off Logan Boswell. I'm sorry. That's bad. Went off Logan's elbow, and they say it went to Lawrence County. We'll take it.
I'll take it.
We'll take it. Jacabri across the timeline. Now over to Boswell. Now hands over to TJ. Gobble, top of the key. He'll dribble back out near the logos, guarded by Hart. Hart just knocks it away. A good steal now coming up. Hart, left-handed layup up and in. Now 6 points off turnovers, leads down the floor. Bedford picks up his dribble, now to Stevenson. Jacabri across the timeline, picks up his dribble, lobs over to Bedford. Now to Boswell, 2:20 remaining. Logan guarded closely by Jones, now over to Stevenson. Stevenson now drives. Dishes here to Gobble, lost, and they just kind of trade turnovers. Bedford with it in the corner. Make them now 9 for Lawrence County, 15 for Marshall County. Bedford drives, kicks out to Stevenson, thinks about a three, steps back. Now it's Carter Hughes in the corner for three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Alex Bedford. Then Bedford. And we're finally going to get a timeout here for Lawrence County. It'll be Joe Wilson. It's going to be a full timeout with 1:43 left. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App.
This is the X Sports Network.
Minute 40 left in the game. Joe Wilson used his third timeout. Lawrence County leading by 4 in this district semifinal. Max dribbling around Gentry. Drives, dishes to Gobble. Gobble picks up his dribble out to Boswell. Minute 30 left. Marshall County can foul and send Lawrence County to the line. And Max is going to dribble away from Gentry. Minute 20 left. And dribbles away again.
Go.
Now goes into the paint, dribbles back out of traffic, now sends over to Boswell. Boswell in the paint, bounce pass to Gobbo, and I believe, turnover there, and we got 2 players on the court, Gentry and Boswell, and they both get up. 10th turnover against the Wildcats, minute 8 remaining. Lawrence County trailed by 11 at the half, now leads by 4. Trailed as many as, I believe, 12 in the game.
Yes.
O'Neal with it here for the Tigers. Now to Howard. Howard, who's had the hot hand in the second half. Now to O'Neal. Skip past the Gentry. Now to Hart on the low block. Hart picks up his dribble. Lobs it over to Howard. Tries a 3. Front iron, no. Rebound, Logan Boswell. Then Maddox will get fouled here by Gentry. That's going to be a 1-on-1 on the other end. That's his second, team's 8. So Lawrence County here can ice the game on the line. They lead by 4, 42.5 seconds left. 1-1 on the other side. Wildcats 9 of 14 from the line so far. First shot from Maddox on its way. Nothing but net. Huge shot from Luke.
That a boy.
Next shot from Maddox. Off the front iron, no, we're going to get a foul. And they're going to call it on Hart. They said he came in the lane too quickly. And Max will get another chance at this.
Okay, so it wasn't a foul, okay.
Yeah, he just entered the lane as a lane violation. Next shot from Maddox. Nothing but net, he hits them both. He's got 6, lead is out to 6. Hart gets it into O'Neal. Across the timeline over to Jones. Jones now the Hart in the paint. Kicks here to Howard. He'll drive the baseline. He's fouled from behind by Max, but just the 3rd team foul against Lawrence County. And that's his second. 36.7 seconds remaining. Gentry taking it out of the right of the basket. Into O'Neal. Thought about a 3. Backs down the defender. Gets it in the Hart on the low block. Hart here to Jones. Steps back now to Howard. He will try a 3. Hits it.
Man, that boy don't miss.
He's got 15 points. Lead is down to 3. A timeout will be called by Levon King. 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here for the time being. So for Lawrence County here, Dusty, what do you got to do?
You got to finish. You know they're going to foul, so we got to make our foul shots.
Certainly. I believe now it's a full timeout here for Marshall County. They have just 1 remaining in the game. So Howard who was very cold in the first half, has hit 4 threes here in the second half. Marshall County 7 of 18 from beyond the arc, and Howard has done a lot of damage, and honestly really the reason why they're even close in this game, even though they had a big lead there in the first half.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad to see our boys come out and they made it close. And I thought, with a close, we can get this one right here.
Absolutely. Here's winding down this timeout. Lawrence County has 2 timeouts remaining. They only have 3 team fouls. Marshall County is 8. So Marshall County chooses a foul again. It'll be a 1-and-1 on the other end. Hopefully Lawrence County can get this inbound in and get it to one of their better free throw shooters. They're 11 of 16 from the line tonight. 3-point lead, 55-52. Boswell into Stevenson. Now back to Boswell. And he'll be fouled here by Jones. Jones, who picks up his 4th, team's 9th. 1-and-1 on the other side for Logan Boswell.
Come on, Logan.
Shot from Logan on its way. Gets it in. Hit the side of the iron, but got the friendly bounce. Next free throw here from Logan on its way. Hits them both. Clutch one. Now Joe Wilson's going to call a timeout, a full timeout with a 5-point lead. We'll keep it here for the time being. And I'd like to remind everybody that as long as Loretto, Summertown, Lawrence County alive, we will have every game here on the X Sports Network. And the TSSAA charges for every game. If you want to help us out, donate, please visit our Facebook page. Find the GoFundMe link. You can donate however much you want. Every little bit counts. Moving here on out, we've got some big donations so far and some sponsors as well. We like to thank all of our sponsors throughout the course of the season, but if you want to help us cover your communities moving forward here in the tournament, we'll go with them as long as we can, and we can carry every game except for the state tournament games. We can only do audio only in the state tournament games. So if you want to help us out, please visit our GoFundMe page. You can find that on our Facebook page at X Sports on the X Sports Network. Winding down this full timeout, each side with just 1 timeout remaining. Logan Boswell, he's in the double figures with 10. He's one of 4 Wildcats. Stevenson, Boswell, Long each with 10. And Alex Bedford leading the Wildcats with 13 as my voice squeaked a bit there. Been screaming a lot in this one.
Yes, We've had to get loud here.
Gentry with it. Under 20 seconds left across the timeline. Gentry drives. He's fouled. They said it was before the shot. That's a good call there. It's going to go on Boswell. Now Gentry will take it out to the right of the basket. 14 seconds left. Now into Howard, try 3. Air ball. Hart with the rebound, but it's stolen away by Bedford. Bedford dribbling away, and he's fouled by Hart. Hart picks up his 4th. Lawrence County has won the rebounding battle, 35-31, and 14-10 on the offensive glass. Bedford can ice it here. Now 10 team fouls against Marshall County. First shot from Bedford on its way, nothing but net. Next shot from Bedford off the back iron, no, rebound Hart. Hart, who has a double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds, and he's just going to dribble it out. Try a 3 at the buzzer, and he hits it. Doesn't matter though, Lawrence County is going to advance with a 58-55 win, moving into the district championship game. They'll take on Page on Tuesday night at 7:30. It'll be Spring Hill and Marshall County at 6 o'clock in the consolation game. And the most important part, Dusty, they'll get to host a region game next Saturday.
Right here at home, and that's what we wanted. Get that first round right here.
Take a look at the final stats. Alex Bedford led the Wildcats with 14. Stevenson, Boswell, and Long each with 10. The other side for Marshall County, Jabray Howard with 15. Marcus O'Neill 14. Jaden Hart with 13. Final score, Lawrence County advances, winning 58-55 for Ben and Sarah Luna. Dusty Kaiser, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening and a great weekend.
This is the X Sports Network.